Bonsoir tout le monde. L'entraîneur-chef Wilfried Nancy s'amène à l'instant. Je vous invite à lever la main si vous avez une question pour lui. Please raise your hand if you have a question for Wilfried Nancy. Allô Wilfried.
Salut.
La première question pour toi ce soir, c'est celle de Raphaël Doucet.
Allô Wilfried, tu m'entends bien?
Oui, je t'entends bien.
Merci pour ton temps. Écoute, je le vois un petit peu là, à ton langage corporel et à ton visage. C'est une nulle là, qui a une saveur de défaite, j'imagine.
Oui, totalement. Le match doit être plié. Là. Le match, on est en contrôle du match et le match a été construit d'une bonne façon. Oui, ok, on a pris, encore une fois, on a dû courir après le score, mais après, on marque 3 buts, on peut marquer 4, voire même plus. Et finalement, voilà. Donc, ouais, dur à encaisser, c'est là. Dur à encaisser parce qu'à Atlanta, on a fait un pur match. Mais maintenant, après, encore une fois, les moments. Et alors, regardez ça tranquillement, mais et on ne peut pas faire ça comme ça.
Prochaine question, Jean-François Théotonio.
Salut Wilfried, merci de prendre le temps. Ismaël Koné, il a fait l'erreur sur le premier but que vous avez encaissé, mais ensuite c'est repris. Il y a une première mi-temps incroyable. Quelques mots peut-être sur sa performance et surtout sur son aspect mental là, qui l'a fait revenir après son erreur comme ça.
Bon, Ismaël, il est comme ça quand il fait quand il a des moments où il fait une erreur, il nous habitue à ça, à justement utiliser cette erreur-là pour répondre correctement. Il y a d'autres joueurs, quand ils font une erreur, la réponse à l'erreur, elle n'est pas bonne. Lui, sa réponse à l'erreur, elle a été très bonne. J'aurais préféré qu'il ne fasse pas l'erreur, bien sûr, mais encore une fois, la façon dont il a répondu, ce n'est pas la première fois. Voilà, c'est bien pour lui, il faut qu'il garde ça. Donc, maintenant, après, ouais, il a fait ce qu'il devait faire après par la suite, mais il fait l'erreur, après, 3-1, peut-être 4-1. Et donc après, on a fait, je dirais qu'on a tous fait des erreurs sur le but, quoi, sur les buts qu'on a pris. Sur les buts qu'on a pris, on doit mieux les gérer.
Adi Raphaël.
Merci beaucoup, Pat. Bonsoir, Wilfried. Vous parlez tout le temps de la jeunesse de cet effectif. Par contre, sur plusieurs des erreurs, il y a quand même des vétérans qui font ces erreurs-là. Est-ce que ça fait... est-ce que ça dérange un peu plus le fait que ce soit des joueurs un peu plus expérimentés qui font les erreurs plutôt que des jeunes?
J'ai envie de te dire oui, mais j'ai envie de te dire non aussi parce que quand vous connaissez quand on regarde un match de football, si on analyse les buts qu'on a marqués, peut-être que Atlanta a fait des erreurs, je ne sais pas. Mais au bout d'un moment, depuis le début de la saison, là, on n'a pas les résultats que l'on souhaite avoir. Mais encore une fois, quand je regarde les performances, ben voilà, on ne mérite pas ça. Et aujourd'hui, les joueurs le savent. Il y a eu ça entre eux, il y a eu des discussions parce qu'ils savent. Et que ce soit jeune, vieux, petit, grand, au bout d'un moment, ces matchs-là, c'est terminé. Là. En 3-1, 4-1, c'est terminé ce match. Donc, quand je dis c'est terminé, c'est pas qu'on doit être là en train de défendre et mettre des choucasses dans les tribunes. C'est contrôler le match comme on l'a fait. Mais après, quand on regarde les buts, comment on les a pris, je ne vais pas parler pour l'instant parce que je n'ai pas encore bien vu les buts. Mais on ne peut pas. On ne peut pas. C'est pas possible.
In English, John Still.
Hi, Wilfried. Thanks for doing this. I know you're obviously frustrated, and thanks for speaking with us anyways after the match. As far as you're concerned, what happened the final 15 minutes? Was it a tactical thing? Was it the subs, or was it just a mentality that let them back into the game the final 15 minutes?
No, better decision making. Again, we have a free kick. Before the free kick, what happened? We had the second ball. Before the second ball, what happened? We could have played a little bit quicker. We knew that we have the objective was to move the ball side to side and attack them. And in terms of decision making, the decision making was not good. And what happened? So we lost the ball, and the final box, and in the box we didn't do the score on the free kick also. So again, this is not about the sub. When I make a mistake, no problem with that. And but my point is this: the player, the last 15 minutes or the last 10 minutes, we knew that they're going to push, but again, we had the control of the game and two situations, and they scored, but the situation, they didn't provoke the situation. We lost the ball when it was not the good moment, instead of playing what they were supposed to play.
Thanks, Patrick. Hello, Wilfried. Yeah, I don't really have too much to add after what John said. I just wonder, you go into this 2-week break now, and do you think it's coming at a good time? And I guess the only thing I would add, like you're playing against 10 men. Do you think maybe the players thought they had the game won? And how did you see that last goal? I mean, is that a shot that Breza has to save?
Listen, the fact that they play with 10 men, we control the game. We control the game. I don't know, when you watch the game, with 10 men, we control the ball and we had opportunities. But after that, I didn't think that the players, in terms of intensity, the intensity was lower. No. Again, when we analyze the game, the goals that we conceded, we have to be better on that one, these two goals. The second one and the third one. Again, I don't want to talk about Breza, if he has to stop or not the free kick. Again, I have to see the free kick again. But we played in Atlanta. We played 3 days ago, Cruz Azul. A really good game. We didn't win. We were supposed to win because we had many chances. Today, we did I cannot say in the radio here because I would say the F word, but I cannot say it. We did a really good job in terms of, yes, we conceded, but after that, we controlled the game in Atlanta with the way we played. And after that, we need to keep the game. And we have to be better on that. This is the only way we have to be better on that, because I know my team can play against any team. I'm not saying that we're going to win all the game. I'm not saying that we're going to lose all the game. I'm saying that we are ready to compete against everybody. But it's I don't have the good term in English, but for me, we lost the game today. We lost it. So.
Deux dernières petites en français, Jeff Morancy.
Oui, Wilfried, tantôt, tu parlais de contrôler le match. Est-ce que ça se peut qu'à un certain moment donné, on soit plus concentré à contrôler le ballon que contrôler le match?
Ouais, ça fait partie de, quand je parle de contrôler le match, ça veut dire tout. C'est contrôler le ballon, mais contrôler le ballon, de jouer, encore une fois, j'ai pas envie de dire qu'on doit apprendre de ça parce qu'on a déjà assez appris, mais comme on l'a fait de gauche à droite, vous avez vu, quand on était en contrôle du match, on allait de gauche à droite, ils venaient d'un côté, on allait de l'autre côté, on attaquait, ils venaient d'un côté, on allait de l'autre côté, ils attaquaient. Mais après, au bout d'un moment, voilà, on doit être meilleur si on ne prend pas ces deux buts-là, ok, mais là, on les prend. Donc, ce n'est pas la même chose. C'est pas la même chose. On doit faire mieux. On ne peut pas se permettre de marquer 15 buts et finalement en prendre 3. Ce n'est pas possible.
Et Gavino de Falco.
Merci beaucoup, Patrick. Bon, Wilfried, je pense que tu as répondu à pas mal toutes les questions, mais écoute, là, ça va être une semaine de break. Comment qu'on fait pour ramener ça sur le droit chemin avec encore 2 autres matchs sur la route avant de retrouver la foule du Stade Saputo? Merci.
Ouais, récupérer, les joueurs vont récupérer. Et encore une fois, là, on va pouvoir mieux travailler parce qu'on n'a pas eu le temps de travailler avec tous les matchs qu'on a enchaînés. Et après, encore une fois, pas montrer les bonnes choses et les choses, on doit s'améliorer, bien insister dessus, mais surtout aussi montrer les bonnes choses parce qu'il y a eu beaucoup de bonnes choses qui ont été faites. Après, voilà. Donc, maintenant, c'est récupération et partir sur le deuxième cycle et cette fois-ci faire mieux en termes de résultats. Merci.
Merci. Voilà pour l'entraîneur-chef. Je vous tiens au courant dès que possible pour l'identité des 2 joueurs qui seront avec nous ce soir. So I'll let you know as soon as possible who the two players will be tonight. Thank you. Alors, on aura Djordje Mihailovic très rapidement. Djordje Mihailovic will be with us in a minute. Et puis ensuite, Kamal Miller. Kamal Miller will be following after Djordje. Thank you. Donc, vous pouvez lever la main si vous avez une question pour Djordje qui s'installe à l'instant. Hey, Djordje.
Hi. Good evening.
Hi, yes, thanks for doing this. First question for you, Gavino De Falco.
Thank you, Pat. Hi, Djordje. Djordje, I mean, you've been subbed late in the second half, but did you have a feeling that this game was very far from over? Thank you.
Oh, I felt we were under control the majority of the second half, and especially when they got the red card. We controlled it. They didn't have too many dangerous chances. It's again the same things. Last 10 minutes, a team that down 2 goals with a man down coming back to get a result it's not acceptable.
Next question, Herb Zukowski.
Thanks, Pat, and thanks, Djordje. Yeah, obviously you were on the bench, so there, you couldn't really control what was happening. But did you get any sense that this was about to occur from your vantage point? And how does a team recover from something like this?
No, it was again naive mistakes. Leading up to goals getting scored on. We all have to take a big look at ourselves in the mirror and figure out what's going on with ourselves, everyone included, myself, because this is a team and we're not losing individually, we're losing as a team. So we have a little bit of time before our next game, but it's better to do this now before it's too late.
Adi Raphael.
Thanks, Pat. Hey, Djordje. You're playing in a kind of different role this year, playing more like a false nine a lot of times in the season. How do you feel about that new position? You're usually someone that usually tries to create. Now you're more someone finishing. Scored a goal today. Is that a role that you like?
I just listen to where the coach wants me to play and do my best in that position. I don't think it matters about the position of the field. It matters of what you do in that situation. I could be a left back or a goalie. Probably not goalie, but it'll be the same for me. I'll just try to play the same way. Just because I'm a little bit up the field now, I see the field a little differently, but I still try to play the same style that I'm used to.
I think there's one last for you, Jean-François Théotonio.
Hi, Djordje. Thanks for doing this. I know this is a real tough result, but there are still some positives from the first half, especially from Ismaël Koné, which had a big game today. What can you say about that player?
Yeah, no, he's the mistake that led to the goal. Of course, it's as a young player, it could really kill a player. I've been there, but it's honestly very impressive the way he bounced back, the way it happened, and he was able to get over that and get a goal and assist. He played a nice ball for my goal. He scored on himself, and he won the penalty. So he was involved in all 3 goals for us after that mistake, which shows a lot about his character, shows a lot about his development. It's very good to see from a player who has a very high ceiling, in my opinion. He has a very bright future, and it's tough when you come to the stadium and their supporters, this team. It could be a bit overwhelming for a player. I remember coming here my first year, second year, and 18, 19 years old. It's tough, the environment. And this is very impressive the way he was able to bounce back and put in that shift after that kind of mistake.
And John's still raising his hand as well. John, to conclude.
Yeah, sorry, Djordje. Thanks for doing this after that result. Just going into the break now, how do you guys as a leadership core kind of bounce back and galvanize the rest of the guys going back into Cincinnati on April 2nd?
Yeah, I think everyone, myself included, needs to take 2-3 days just to don't even think about this sport. We had a very, very tough beginning of the season with CONCACAF Champions League and a couple tough opponents to start the season. So it's this first month or so has been very mentally straining. And before we get into things that we need to improve and look at, we could look at video, things like that. We need to take a few days to just let our mind go free a little bit.
Thank you, Djordje.
Thanks.
Et Kamal Miller devrait suivre rapidement. Kamal Miller should be here soon. Thank you. Please raise your hand. Levez la main si vous avez une question pour lui. Voilà. Kamal Miller s'installe. Kamal Miller is joining right now. Hey, Kamal.
Hello.
Hello. First question for you, John Still.
Hi, Kamal. Thanks for doing this. Just really, what do you think was the turning point over the final 15, 20 minutes there where you guys had the game in your hands and then obviously a frustrating end and conceding those 2 goals?
It's a bit of complacency, possibly. thinking the job was done before it was done based on how the game was going. We dominated the ball and they didn't really have much. So we kept pushing numbers forward. And I think when you do that and don't get that fourth goal to really kill them, there's always a chance they can come back. So take the lesson.
Jean-François Théotonio.
Hi, Kamal. Thanks for doing this. Ismail Kone had a great game today. Can you talk to me about his performance today? And also, do you know if he's going to be called up by John Herman tomorrow? Thank you.
He had a great day, great game. Brought a lot of energy. Got a goal, got himself in the box. He drove the ball well, and this is probably one of his better games over the year. So I'm very happy for him. And regards to the call up, I don't know what's going on with that situation. So we'll just wait and see.
Kevino De Falco.
Thank you, Pat. Hi, Kamal. Kamal, the coach just said it's a tie that feels like a loss. Djordje said it's unacceptable. In your take, is it the worst tie you ever had in your career? Thank you.
No, not the worst tie in my career. It's a tie that feels like a loss. So I understand where you're coming from, but no. And Djordje and coach are both right. I second their thoughts.
Jérémy Filosa.
Hey, Kamal, on the game time goal on the free kick, it seems as though, from our vantage point, that Rudy's trying to point to the fact that there's a hole there next to the wall, wide hole leading up to the goal. What did you see from the defensive setup there on that goal?
I wasn't paying too much attention to the wall. I didn't really think he was going to shoot. I was preparing more for a cross to the back post. They had two of their center backs back there, so I was focused on my matchup at the back post. I got to watch it back for sure, but we know as a team, we got to be better in that situation leading up to the free kick, and actually setting up and preparing for the free kick is poor.
And last one, Adi Raphael.
Thanks, Pat. Kamal, your coach said, you said a bit earlier yourself, lesson taken. Your coach said that you've had enough lessons since the beginning of the season and maybe last year. What do you think about that? Do you think that it's time that you learn from those mistakes, or do you think it's something that's repetitive? Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, I think coach is right. It's been far too many. Even the body language of the Atlanta players, they even thought it was over. So the fact that we let them back into the game is poor from us. And yeah, another lesson. But like coach said, it's too many now. So something's got to give, and we got to start to turn these games into 3 points. Yeah, tough to not get this one today.
Thank you, Kamal.
Thanks.
Merci tout le monde. Thank you, everyone. C'est ce qui complète la conférence vidéo ce soir. Merci d'avoir été là. Bon samedi soir. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you.